And finally, a drier, brighter day of weather ahead with even some glimmers of sunshine. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Wednesday.
We get a full moon every month. This month is the snow moon. So the full moons are named every month by the Native Americans because they used to place themselves through the year. And the full moon's when they could go out and harvest and hunt and plant. So this month is the month that the Northern Hemisphere would have the most snow around. So yes, it is called a snow moon. That is the full moon that we'll be seeing tonight. But it is worth also pointing out it is called a micro moon. So the orbit around the Earth of the moon is elliptical, so it has its closest and furthest away. So it's the furthest away that the moon can be. So it'll actually appear a little bit smaller, a little bit less bright than normal, but all night long the moon will be there. But what we need is clear skies. And for many of us, yet again, it is looking pretty cloudy. Eastern areas have the cloudiest conditions, but much of Scotland, Northern Ireland, western areas of England and Wales, a very good chance of seeing that beautiful full moon. And it's worth pointing out the planetary parade is also still visible. So wrap up warm and enjoy. And after days of cloudy weather, yesterday it brightened up a little and today will be brighter still. The winds will be lighter. That means it won't feel quite as cold, but we still have patchy rain around. So this is how it looks first thing this morning on the satellite and radar. Cloudy skies for many of us first thing, particularly for central and eastern areas of the UK. Good morning to you. After a lot of days of grey, grim, cloudy weather, it's set to be a little bit drier and brighter today, and actually that theme continues for the next few. We've had high pressure dominating in Scandinavia, keeping it settled, keeping these weather fronts at bay. They make some progress by the end of the week, chiefly through western areas, and what it will across the northern half of Scotland. So let's see how things change as we head through the next 7 days. So our high pressure slowly starts to recede. Weather fronts from the Atlantic start to battle back. So the first thing that will happen is it will warm up a little. Temperatures across the north of the UK compared to average climbing a little. Percentage chance of rainfall, well, grey, grim conditions today, but you can see we lose those grey leaden skies and the promise of something a little bit brighter as we head through the weekend and on into next week. Fortunes further south for England and Wales as we head through the next 7 days. Again, temperature-wise, we're back to average. You can see it turns colder next week as the weather looks set to change. So percentage chance of rainfall and weather symbols. Today is still cloudy. Yes, there'll be some brightness later, but better chance of seeing the sunshine through the end of the week and the start of the weekend. And actually next week, with return of some sunshine, it's actually set to feel very nice indeed. Good morning to you. We've had cloudy, grey, grim conditions for the last few days. And yes, there will be a lot of cloud in our forecast for today, but there's more in the way of brightness today and through the next few because of a change in wind direction. High pressure's been sitting to our east. We've been chasing areas of cloud, but the winds go to more of a southerly as we head through the end of the weekend into the weekend. And that's it for me for now. There's plenty more still to come. You're watching Good Morning Britain here on ITV1. I mean, I could not tell you Friday's weather or just give it in advance, but actually it is looking like it's drier and brighter. Welcome news. It has been cloudy and grey for days now. And yes, it'll be cloudy yet again today, but there'll be brighter spells developing compared to recent days. And there's still some patchy rain in the east and feeling cold. Temperatures just 2 or 3 degrees first thing. Good morning to you. I have better news in the weather today. It is drier and brighter than recent days. I say drier and brighter because there's still some cloud around and there'll still be some rain, but not as much as recent days. Chilly first thing this morning, despite the fact that we have a lot of cloud around. Frost across the north, 2 or 3 degrees starting and temperatures elsewhere. The winds still coming from the east. Still bringing cloud down this east coast and some light rain, but it's patchier than recent days. And actually, with the lighter winds, that will break the cloud up more today. Northern Scotland, the best of the sunshine. For everybody else, the promise of some sunny spells today. And temperature-wise, 5 to 7 degrees and not feeling quite as chilly because that wind isn't as strong. Clear, cold with a frost tonight and dry and brighter again tomorrow.